The wild is filled with predators that no one should mess with. But not everyone listens. These videos go from heart-stopping snake feasts to thrilling close calls. Witness the jaw-dropping encounters that'll have your pulse racing. But the most shocking thing is today's open discussion, a snake that shouldn't exist. Wait for that, and let's begin. A peaceful boat ride through the Amazon turned into a spine-chilling close encounter when a group of friends found themselves face-to-face with one of the river's most fearsome predators, the Anaconda. The massive serpent, with a noticeable bulge in its midsection, was sprawled lazily along the riverbank, a clear sign of a recent meal. But one daring friend reached out and grabbed its tail, thinking they were safe. The snake's slow reaction made it clear that this was no ordinary encounter, and it could quickly escalate.
Pega, segura, pega a parinha! Não, amor, pega a parinha, pega, segura a parinha! Porca, amor! Segura!
Realizing the potential danger, they let go and wisely left the giant predator in peace, lucky to escape without finding out what was in that bulge.
Cara, esses homens é louco da cabeça!
Almost white as snow.
Check out this huge motley golden trout. She's over 20 feet long. She's an albino lavender. Absolutely awesome.
What a rare and breathtaking sight the albino python is. This stunning creature isn't just a snake, it's a living work of art. With its striking yellow and white coloration, the albino python is a rare genetic marvel that leaves anyone lucky enough to spot it in awe. Found in various locations, this beauty is often elusive, preferring to hide in the thick underbrush or among tree branches. Though it lacks the typical vibrant patterns of its relatives, this snake's pale, almost ethereal appearance makes it even more captivating. If you're ever fortunate enough to encounter one, know that you're looking at a true anomaly of the snake world.
Whoa, yeah, living the dream.
Live regurgitating. At first, I thought there was something stuck inside the snake's mouth, but once it regurgitated, I was absolutely stunned by what it was. On the riverbank, a mean-looking anaconda was spotted with another anaconda in its mouth. Yeah, that is another snake stuck in its fangs. It was a battle for survival for both. If the sheer size of the anaconda wasn't intimidating enough, then it regurgitating another anaconda sure is.
Olha outras corizinhas saindo aí.
Snake on river.
Olha o tamanho disso aqui. Isso aqui é a cauda dela.
A Brazilian fisherman encountered an enormous floating anaconda, and what did he do? He tried grabbing it. Look at him, casually trying to reel it in. It turned out the snake had passed away for mysterious reasons. Very strange. And I think the reason why it was so huge was because the snake swallowed too big of a prey and was unable to regurgitate it at least in time. Perhaps a cow or a sheep. Shocking capture. The Amethystine python, found slithering through the rainforests of Australia and Papua New Guinea, is a true giant, growing up to an astounding 23 feet. It's one of the largest snakes in the region. This massive constrictor is both a skilled climber and a powerful predator, using its strength to capture prey much larger than itself. Its shimmering amethyst-colored scales catch the light as it moves, making it a mesmerizing sight. Despite its size, the Amethystine python remains surprisingly stealthy, blending seamlessly into its lush surroundings. Crossing paths with this massive creature is an experience that's truly unforgettable. Man chased. A snake handler made a last-minute escape after a huge python retaliated. He was chased downhill, but what was absolutely jarring was the speed of the massive snake. Even after the man had narrowly escaped it, the python did not give up. However, there was another handler with him, who seized the opportunity to measure the snake. It was an African rock python, and after they were done, the handlers left the snake exactly where they found it. Mythical snake. Just when you thought the horned snake couldn't get any more bizarre, along came a sight even more chilling. A massive, ghostly pale serpent, casually perched on a tree, was caught on camera. What made this creature so unsettling was the pair of upturned horns on its head. Straight out of ancient mythology, legends of horned, otherworldly snakes have echoed through history, but no one ever thought they'd encounter one in real life. The sight was eerie and surreal, making it feel like the line between myth and reality had blurred. Could this be a forgotten creature from legend, or is something else at play? Maneater. Massive anaconda was caught on camera on the banks of the Amazon River after it had taken down a crocodile. These snakes are absolutely monstrous, but nothing comes close to this video of a snake that had allegedly swallowed a local. These explorers came across it by accident. Although they were searching for it, they didn't expect to catch it so soon. Anacondas are smaller than pythons, but are more muscular and bulky, making escaping them next to impossible. Cattle eater. This alleged shocking footage shows a massive python that was caught by a bunch of farmers after it had feasted on one of their cows. But the information is very blurry because according to another report, this python ate 4 goats. In any case, some things are true. It's massive, scary, and absolutely not to be messed with. No wonder they later released it back into the jungle. Glossy serpent.
Isn't that usually a sign of cloudy? Yeah. Cloudy eyes.
Now, this is a real giant. The eastern indigo snake is an incredible 8 feet long, gliding through the underbrush with grace and power. With its glossy black scales and serene presence, it's a snake that commands respect. Unlike many of its venomous cousins, this magnificent creature is non-venomous and uses constriction to overpower its prey, including dangerous creatures like rattlesnakes. Sadly, it's becoming rarer by the day, with its habitat disappearing. But seeing one in the wild is nothing short of a privilege. A reminder of the strength, beauty, and calmness that can exist even in the wildest of creatures. Viper no viping.
The West African gaboon viper having a little swim in the pond.
Now this is a snake that commands respect. The gaboon viper, one of the largest and most cryptic snakes in Africa, blends so perfectly with the forest floor that it's almost impossible to spot until it's too late. Its massive size, coupled with cryptic patterns, makes it an expert at staying hidden. But don't let that fool you. When threatened, the gaboon viper strikes with lightning speed, using its long, deadly fangs to inject a potent venom. It's a creature of ancient power, combining stealth and raw strength in a way that's both terrifying and awe-inspiring.
Looks like he was designed in a lab with this kind of camouflage, but this is pure nature right here, the master of camouflage.
Monster of Amazon. This monstrous serpent, the heaviest in the world, can weigh up to a staggering 550 pounds. Lurking in the swamps of South America, the green anaconda silently navigates murky waters with ease. With a girth so large it can constrict anything from a capybara to a caiman. It's a true apex predator. Imagine coming face to face with one of these powerhouses. Nature's raw strength on display. Largest snake? They say this is the largest snake, but wait till you see the open discussion. The Burmese python, often tipping the scales over 200 pounds, is a giant in Southeast Asia's jungles. Though slow-moving, it's a deadly ambush predator, capable of overpowering prey much larger than itself. With constricting power that can bring down wild boar or even alligators, this massive snake is an impressive reminder of nature's untamed force and stealth. Indian python. Similar to its Burmese cousin, the Indian python can weigh up to 150 pounds and stretch to incredible lengths. Native to South Asia, it moves silently through the forests, blending into its surroundings. Its strike is quick and deadly, suffocating prey with powerful coils. A master of stealth and strength, the Indian python is a true marvel of the natural world. All in one.
I love the reticulated python, and you see why she gets that name. She is so beautiful and iridescent.
The rainbow boa is a dazzling spectacle of color, its scales shimmering like a prism in the sunlight. Native to South America, this snake's iridescence makes it one of the most stunning reptiles on the planet. Known for its unique ability to reflect light, the rainbow hues of its scales can mesmerize anyone lucky enough to witness its movement. Despite its beauty, the rainbow boa is a skilled predator, using its strength and stealth to capture prey in its lush, tropical habitat. Its stunning appearance hides the power it wields in the jungle, making it a true masterpiece of nature. Vibrant and dangerous. This, folks, is the blue coral snake, an absolute stunner of the Southeast Asian jungles. With its vibrant blue and red stripes, it's like a walking work of art. But let's not be fooled by its dazzling appearance. This snake is highly venomous, and one wrong move could lead to serious consequences. Despite its beauty, the blue coral snake is a true master of stealth, often hidden beneath the jungle's thick undergrowth, making it a rare and elusive sight. It's a reminder that in the world of snakes, beauty and danger often go hand in hand. Keep your distance, but marvel at the spectacle. Head of gold. What an extraordinary creature the golden lancehead viper is. Found only on the secluded Snake Island off Brazil, this venomous marvel has a deadly reputation. Its venom is so potent that it can immobilize its prey almost instantly. With its golden brown scales that blend perfectly into the island's vegetation, it's easy to see how this snake can stay hidden from view. But the golden lancehead is not just a danger, it's a key player in the delicate balance of the island's ecosystem. A rare and perilous beauty, this snake thrives in complete isolation, leaving us with more questions than answers about its mysterious world. Dangling meal. A colossal 7-foot-long python left the homeowners in utter dismay. They immediately called a snake catcher. Stuart McKenzie then rushed to the scene, responding to the residents' distress call about the massive python. What he discovered was truly bone-chilling, even for him. The massive carpet python has its jaw firmly wrapped around a sizable ring-tailed possum. Instead of interrupting this eerie feast, Stuart patiently waited, capturing an unbelievable time-lapse as the snake devoured its prey. Four-legged snake. Shocking clip shows an animal that should not even exist. This deformed, mysterious snake was caught outside of a home of a small town in Laos, Asia. It looks like a snake, with the patterns, the leathery skin, especially the pointed head. This critter even hissed like a serpent, but unlike other serpents, this one had 4 legs, proving that not all snakes evolved with time. That is what was initially believed by most people. However, the truth is actually far more shocking. It is an extremely rare species of skink, meaning you have a higher chance of winning the lottery. Feathered snake. Seeing a snake with feathers is nightmare fuel, and for one man in the Amazon, this nightmare became reality. He captured footage of a long, slithering serpent swimming through a river, its sleek body adorned with bright orange feathers right behind its head. Was this an unknown species or a genetic hybrid? The feathers, strikingly similar to those of a chicken, left skeptics doubting, but others were convinced that this creature was something the world hadn't yet discovered. If you stumbled upon it, would you stay and unravel the mystery, or would you run for your life? Serpent with horns. In 2022, a wild video surfaced, sending shockwaves across the internet. It showed a snake, but not just any snake. This one had horns on each side of its head. Slithering with eerie confidence, the creature quickly sparked panic, with many wondering if a new species had evolved right under their noses. But the skeptics weren't convinced. They pointed out that the horns didn't look like they belonged naturally and could have been added as part of a hoax. Was this a genuine discovery or just a clever trick? As the mystery remains unsolved, the question still stands. What do you believe? Two-headed cobra. Deep in the Amazon's wilderness, nature proved once again that it has no limits. This rare sighting of a two-headed cobra left even seasoned explorers stunned. It's no surprise though, creatures like this rarely make it far in the wild, often succumbing to the brutal survival of the fittest, where they compete not just with predators but with themselves. This particular cobra was an anomaly, a living testament to nature's unpredictability. Its movements were hypnotic. So let's move on to the next one before we lose our minds. Hairy snake. An unusual slithering snake was caught in Thailand that has everyone baffled. It was captured by a local farmer who was checking her crab traps only to find this inside one of them. This water snake had green hair all over its body and it didn't seem bothered by it. If we zoom in on its face, very slender features can be seen, which confirms it is indeed a type of water snake. Because it was found on a farm, algae grew on the snake, covering it entirely. Saw-scaled snake. A venomous serpent that makes even the bravest reconsider their path. Found in places like Africa, the Middle East, and the Indian subcontinent. It isn't as venomous as the taipan, but it has the highest strike rate. When this guy feels threatened, it rubs its scales together super fast, making a freaky sound like a saw cutting through wood. A warning that it's about to strike. And it's not just a show. If you mess with it, the strikes are like lightning. The saw-scaled snake means business, and it's a stark reminder that nature's got some seriously nasty surprises up its sleeve. Snake inside mouth. This disturbing moment absolutely shocked the fisherman, as he had never seen anything like this before. A snake was found alive inside the mouth of a fish that was also alive, and believe it or not, the snake was venomous. So it's really surprising how the fish was still breathing. Since he caught it in the middle of the action, it's difficult to say who started this altercation and how it even happened. This footage was caught while he was out fishing in Australia's Northern Territory near Melville Island. Be krait full. In the jungles of Southeast Asia, the blue krait is an absolute force of nature. This sleek, blue venomous snake packs a punch. Its venom is 16 times more potent than a cobra's, attacking the nervous system swiftly. You wouldn't want to find yourself in its path. It strikes fast and without warning, making it a predator you don't mess with. Keep your distance from this beauty or it'll knock you out before you even know it's there. Spiky viper. Hidden deep in the African wilderness, the Atheris hispida, or bush viper, makes its home. This snake doesn't just blend in, it stands out with its dragon-like scales, each one spiky and fierce. Despite its surreal appearance, it's not to be underestimated. When it feels threatened, it's ready to strike. Its striking look is only matched by the crazy accurate precision of the strike. The bush viper is a living reminder of nature's creativity, beautiful but deadly. Titanoboa remains. In the heart of the Amazon, a massive snakeskin lay in the underbrush. No ordinary snake, this one was a true titan of the jungle. Spanning several meters, it was clear that the serpent that shed this skin was much larger than anything that slithers through the forest today. But here's the real shocker, this wasn't the skin of just any anaconda. It was a remnant of the Titanoboa, a prehistoric behemoth that once ruled the jungles. And what's even more chilling, evidence suggests this snake didn't pass away of natural causes. Perhaps it was hunted down by a local warrior, and this ancient battle in the jungle remains a haunting mystery. Tentacled snake. The tentacled snake from Southeast Asia is one of the most unique reptiles on the planet. This aquatic marvel has fleshy, tentacle-like structures around its mouth that are used to sense its prey. As it glides through the water, its movements are so fluid, it almost feels like it's from another world. It's perfectly adapted to its environment, using its tentacles to detect even the slightest movement in the water. Just imagine the thrill of spotting this living oddity, graceful, yet oddly eerie. Spider-tailed viper. In the deserts of Iran, there's a snake that turns the art of hunting into a bizarre performance. The spider-tailed horned viper has a tail that looks eerily like a spider, and it uses it to lure prey. It wiggles its tail, mimicking a spider's movements, until an unsuspecting creature is drawn in. Then, strike! It's a shocking tactic that has evolved to make this viper one of the most stealthy and deadly hunters out there. A true master of disguise, nature's trickster. Dragon snake. With its rough, keeled scales and long, snake-like body, the dragon snake of Southeast Asia looks like it's stepped out of an ancient myth. Its appearance is so unique that it almost doesn't seem real, as if nature itself created a creature straight out of legend. But despite its gentle demeanor, it's got the skills to survive in its harsh environment. Whether camouflaging among rocks or slithering through dense foliage, the dragon snake is a living reminder that even the most mythical creatures might be lurking out there. Gentle giant snake. The elephant trunk snake is a marvel of the aquatic world in Southeast Asia. With its loose, wrinkled skin, it resembles the trunk of an elephant, adding an eerie and unique look to its appearance. This fully aquatic snake thrives in slow-moving waters, where it gracefully glides through the depths in search of prey. Unlike many snakes, its round head and squishy, soft body make it stand out in the world of reptiles. Despite its odd appearance, this snake is a fascinating example of nature's adaptability, showcasing the strange beauty hidden beneath the water's surface. Blind snake. The Brahmini. Blind snake may look like an unassuming, shiny worm, but don't be fooled. It's a snake like no other. Found worldwide, this legless reptile is often mistaken for an earthworm due to its smooth, glossy appearance. What makes it unsettling to many is its lack of eyes and tiny, almost invisible form. Despite its strange look, it's completely harmless, spending its time burrowing underground and feeding on ants and termites. Encountering this tiny, mysterious creature is sure to spark curiosity and make you question what truly lurks beneath the surface. What's rare and bizarre? Bright blue, red, and black stripes adorn the San Francisco garter snake, making it one of the most stunningly beautiful and endangered snakes in the world. Native to California, it thrives in the wetland areas, where its striking colors help it blend into the vibrant environment. Unfortunately, due to habitat loss and predation, the population of this snake has dwindled dramatically. Watching it glide through the grass with its vivid colors is a rare sight, one that reminds us of the fragility of life and how precious these creatures are. This snake's beauty is matched only by its rarity. World's tiniest serpent. At just 4 inches long, the Barbados thread snake is the smallest snake in the world, proving that size doesn't matter when it comes to survival. Found only in the Caribbean, this tiny thread-like reptile is a marvel of nature's ingenuity. With its smooth, almost transparent body, it slithers through the soil, feeding on tiny ants and termites. Despite its delicate appearance, this snake has survived in harsh conditions, making it a resilient creature. Its size might be small, but its place in the natural world is anything but insignificant. It's a reminder that even the smallest creatures can make the biggest impact. Tiger snake. What a magnificent creature! The tiger keelback, native to Asia, boasts incredible markings that make it look as though it's wearing a tiger's coat, vivid stripes and bright hues. But don't let its beauty fool you. This snake has a powerful secret. When threatened, it can release venom from its neck, a defensive tactic rarely seen in the snake world. It's a rare sight, slithering silently through thick vegetation, and if you're fortunate enough to catch a glimpse, you'll be awestruck by its stealth and its venomous warning. The tiger keelback is one of nature's ultimate survivors, blending beauty with a formidable defense. Slithery rose. Meet the Rosy boa, a gentle beauty found in the deserts of the southwest USA and northern Mexico. With its soft, rosy hues and graceful movements, this snake is a true marvel of the desert. Unlike many of its venomous relatives, the Rosy boa prefers to constrict its prey, making it a calm, non-aggressive species. You'll often find it nestled in rocky crevices, soaking up the sun, living in perfect harmony with its harsh surroundings. It's a creature that shows us how even in the arid, unforgiving desert, life thrives in the most stunning and peaceful forms. Truly a snake to admire. Emerald tree boa. Deep in the heart of the Amazon, there's a snake that truly stands out, the emerald tree boa. With its vivid green scales, speckled with white markings, this arboreal wonder is a breathtaking sight as it glides silently through the treetops. Known for its ability to blend in seamlessly with the leaves, the emerald tree boa is a master of camouflage. But don't be fooled by its serene beauty. This snake strikes with incredible precision when hunting, using its prehensile tail to navigate the branches. In the jungles of South America, it's one of the most majestic and mysterious creatures you can find. Do it for the vine. The Asian vine snake is as eerie as it is remarkable. With its slender, almost twig-like body, it's no wonder this snake is often mistaken for a branch. Its unique leaf-like head adds to its mystique, making it seem like a living, breathing part of the jungle's foliage. Found throughout Southeast Asia, this non-venomous snake relies on its incredible camouflage to blend in with the environment, allowing it to stalk prey with precision. Watching it sway through the trees is like witnessing nature's magic at work, an eerily perfect adaptation to its surroundings. Intimidating snake. If there's a snake that truly looks like it belongs to another world, it's the horned viper. Native to North Africa and the Middle East, this fascinating creature is named for the small horn-like scales protruding from its nose. These unique horns are thought to help it blend in with the rocky desert environment. But the horned viper isn't just a pretty face. It's highly skilled at hiding in plain sight, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. With its eerie, cryptic appearance and lightning-fast movements, it's a snake that truly embodies the danger and wonder of the wild. Monster salamander. Just to change the mood a bit, starting from this clip, isn't it weird how we go almost all our lives without knowing such creatures exist? If you didn't know any better, you'd think this is some sort of anaconda and fish hybrid. After all, that's exactly what it looks like. But this is the world's second largest amphibian, the Japanese giant salamander, which can reach up to 5 feet in length at a time. Despite being a looker, the Japanese giant salamander is considered endangered, which might explain why most of us haven't ever seen it. Crow apocalypse. This apocalyptic sight occurred on 9th February 2023 in Japan. Kinda ironic if you ask me, because their anime character Itachi, thousands of crows descended from the skies and started to gather in a single spot. At first, I thought maybe that was a common feeding ground, but no, it's one of those unexplainable moments. Giant snail. No, don't worry. This isn't some sort of mutation gone horribly wrong. At least I hope it isn't. The giant snail is part of a theme park decoration in the Philippines. It's purely animatronic, so let's just hope it doesn't turn into another Five Nights at Freddy's. Now let's talk about our topic of discussion that will shock all of you because of how unbelievable it actually is. But let me tell you, I haven't ever been this excited to talk about any topic before. Because you're looking at the biggest and the largest snake ever captured by anyone. It was captured in Brazil, and footage of this snake has been taken down again and again, so it took time getting the actual evidence. Other snakes have been caught in the past and recently in the same area, but these anacondas, although 10 times the size of an adult, are tiny compared to this monster. The only reason anyone even knew about it was because back in 2013, more than 170 people went missing in just 5.5 months before the officials identified the real cause. So this snake, visuals and pictures are shocking and really makes the hair on the back of your neck stand up. And how do you feel watching this? Let me know in the comments. Thank you for watching.